Do you find yourself spending time, effort and money on marketing things that you've just no idea if they're working or not? You're not alone, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to decide what's on your marketing priority pyramid and what isn't. Hi, I'm Sam from Firewave. So let's take you through this idea of the marketing priority pyramid. And the idea is that the most important things are at the bottom. That's as important if you can't read my lovely green pen. And that is if time at the top. And what you're doing is you're building a foundation. So as you tick off each of these, you can then move to the next one up. Now, your marketing priority pyramid might look a little bit different to ours, and that is completely understandable. Every business is different, and what you like to do and you want to do with your marketing might be completely different to ours. So I'm going to give you ours, and then you can make decisions about your own. We've also got some extra elements that we put in here as well, which I'll take you through. So we're going to assume you've got a website. So I haven't put the website in as a building block. It's just there. It's the kind of foundation. It's the bit that you've dug in the ground. So you're going to have a website. You can't really avoid that. But in your first big block here, there are 4 very important elements. And none of them really is more important than the next, except that direct mail is probably your absolute key to getting into the homes you want, getting the valuations that you absolutely are lusting after, and get those houses on the market at the prices and the fees that you really want. So therefore, direct mail has to go here. If you're not doing direct mail, then nothing else really matters, because without direct mail, how are you going to get into these beautiful homes? Together with direct mail, to support it and make it work even better, you need the other 3 elements, which are community building, content and Facebook. So content is the stuff you have on your website that people can go and consume that allows you to position yourself as an expert, so they can go, oh, I'm selling my house in the winter, what should I do? And you go to your website and you've got 7 ways to sell your house in winter. And so it positions you as the expert, and it gives them very useful information that they will then align with the fact that they got it from you. They're looking for that information anyway. You may as well be the one that provides it. The Facebook is where you're going to put the content to drive new traffic and a bigger audience back to your website. So all the time you're funneling an audience, you're creating a bigger audience and funneling that audience back to your website. And what we do is we have one theme every single month. So our theme this month, I think, depending on when you watch this, is about winter viewings, and that'll be for the whole of the month. So every single piece of content on Facebook gets people back to that very important pillar piece of content on the website. Not every, that's not true. Probably about 15 pieces of content in a month, and we probably post about 40 or 50 times in a month, maybe a bit more. And that brings us to community building, because we find that if you do the community building right, the direct mail is so much more effective for you. Because if you have any connection with that person at all, or that person knows you by reputation, and they get a letter from you, they're far more likely to respond to that letter than if it's completely cold. So for our community building, we do things like 12 Days of Christmas campaigns, or we might do some summer giveaways, and we have our own marketing club called the Sam Club, where we've got 350 members. So each one of those members, we like to think is a little advocate, an ambassador for our business, so that if somebody does get direct mail, then there's a connection. There's a bit of social proof that we are who we say we are, and we do what we say we do. Okay, so going on from that very, very important building block, very briefly, I put LinkedIn and Instagram next. That will be the next for us. Yours might be in a different order. And then maybe YouTube and lead generation funnels, so like downloads and email nurture plans. I think that is probably less important than LinkedIn and Insta, but you might think it's more important too. It does take a huge amount of time, whereas we prefer to put our content on LinkedIn and Insta to drive people back to the website. And by the way, if you hear a bit of scratching, it's because my dog wants to come in. No, George. That won't stop him. And then we've got things like TikTok, Twitter, Facebook ads. These are all things that only if you've got time should you be doing. I don't think that Facebook ads is as important as LinkedIn and Insta, but it might be to you more important than YouTube and funnels. That's up to you. What we would also add in this year is, depending on again on when you're watching this, because I'm recording this in November, we are doing a Christmas advert. So really not important at all, a bit of an indulgent thing to do really, but that's because we've got all this nailed, that's why. And once we've got it all nailed, then actually we can say, right, well, we're going to do a Christmas ad, we're going to throw £3,000 at it, and have some kind of little indulgent Christmas ad that's just going to be fun to make, and it's going to increase our brand awareness in the area. But we can only afford brand awareness because we've done this, we've built it from the ground up, and that's what I suggest you do for you too. Now, all this marketing takes a lot of time, effort, money, and actually a lot of skill. I've been doing this for a very long time, much longer than I care to try and calculate, and therefore, if you want somebody to do this for you, what we suggest you do is come say hello to us at Firewave. And if you go to fire-wave.co.uk/start, you'll be able to see exactly what we do for our Firewave members. Not only that, you'll be able to see whether your area is available, because we only work with one member agent in each competitive area. We don't want two people using the exact same techniques and strategies because they are so unique and they are so powerful. So if you'd like to know if your area is available and find out a little bit more about what Firewave could do for you and your agency growth, go to there, fire-wave.co.uk/start, and let's have a chat. And I'll see you on the next Whiteboard Wednesday. Thanks for watching.